Hello, my name is Ephraim Valadares, and I am the founder of Old Glory Dispatch.
My name is Shadrach Rubio Pelayo. I'm the co founder of Old Glory Dispatch.
And a little bit about ourselves. I'll start off with a little bit of a bio of myself. Back in 2018, I enrolled in the diesel program at Universal Technical Institute in Irving, Texas. And in 2019, I graduated the program. Shortly after, just went into the field, started working. And for the past 6 years, I've been working on heavy equipment, automotive applications. I've worked in four dealerships primarily. And after that, I transferred into the heavy duty side. And as of late, I've worked at Rush Truck Centers, an international dealership here in Russellville, Arkansas. I was a PM technician there. And then shortly after, I was moved up to the service advisor role. So again, just a really short bio of my work history and my background.
I am a civil engineer, so my background is a little bit more in the mathematics technical side. I graduated from the University of Arkansas at Fayetteville in 2024, and since then I've been working in the metal building industry designing metal buildings. And so the skills I bring to the table are more on the technical spreadsheets, Excel type of thing.
And this is me and Sadrak are both the founders of this company. And the reason why we founded, of course, we're a business, but also as dispatchers, we work for the truckers. We work for the benefit of the truckers. We work for the growth and prosperity of owner operators of fleets. So moving forward,
Yeah, just to go off of what Ephraim said, we um, we really have a vested interest in the growth of truckers, the success of truckers, and we want to look at a few challenges that the industry faces, and so we can, in the future, later in the presentation, see how we can help you succeed, even though these challenges are present. So we currently have a hyper competitive market. And this is due to established mega carriers and an influx of low quality competitors. We also have low paying loads, rising fuel prices, rising maintenance costs, equipment costs, when now the average truck is costing 150K, rising insurance as well. And we also have an inequality, an imbalance really between the brokers who are working really for the shippers and the truckers, the carriers themselves. And the brokers work for their own pockets, of course, and they try and pay the lowest that they can. And again, that's where we come in, as you'll see, um, to help you out in getting the highest paying loads. Um, and you also have to deal with regulatory compliance, avoiding penalties from the DOT and meeting stringent regulations and organizing your business um, for those regulations. There's also wasted time, deadheading, long loading times, and all of that can come to affect your reputation. And as we all know, reputation is important in business. It can make or break your business as a whole. And that can be due to dysfunctional dispatching, mismanagement of loads, causing them to be delivered late, and ultimately harming your MC rating and carrier score. And all of this can also affect your mental health and stress, which sometimes uh, we don't think about often.
so to add to Sadrak's point there, this is a quote by Eric Starks, the chairman of FTR, Transportation Intelligence, and kind of briefly read it. Trucking capacity remains abundant relative to freight demand, with too many trucks facing insufficient freight. will drag on both spot and contract rate growth. So, no clear future of the state of the trucking industry. Now, that's just the remarks of Eric Starks. And just to really reiterate what my peers said there, carriers, better said, the owner operators, mid-sized fleets, small fleets, um, if not operated properly, they run on thin margins. Bankruptcies do exist; they do happen. We recall what happened in 2021 to Central Transport, based out of Waco, Texas. I mean, almost 100 years of operating, and so much debt climbed up that they went bankrupt. And really, that's caused because of low paying freight, high influx of drivers. We can recall back in the COVID days, the huge flood of drivers that came into the industry. And, once it got to a point where, there wasn't enough well paying freight to sustain owner operators and carriers, small and mid-sized carriers. And currently in the situation we live in this administration, with the impact of tariffs, that just adds another level of uncertainty. Um, as of now, it seems like it's to be leveling off a little bit, to getting a little better. But again, those tariffs can add, a bit of uncertainty to the truckers as trading is impacted, and on and onward. So this is when we come in. Um, we know that there is an influx of dispatchers. Some are great, most of them aren't. Obviously, if some of you may have experienced bad dispatching, they just want to get a quick dollar off you. There is no relationship building between the dispatchers and the carriers. Now, it may be, I guess, tooting our own horn here, but we are a company established to make carriers, owner operators profit. So we focus on making a profit, but also on relationship building. We genuinely care for these carriers, for the owner operators. As a service advisor myself, I'll briefly say this. I've talked to many carriers, owner operators, in the amount of struggles that they've had. When a truck broke down, um, they had to call in a towing rig to tow it to our shop, which is a tremendous cost. Don't even mention the downtime of losing that load, essentially. So I've seen the burden truckers, owner operators go through. I mean, this may sound like I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. I've literally seen owner operators drawn to tears because of so much mental uh, difficulty that they feel because of the current difficult situation they're going in. So again, this is when we come in. We've been trained to properly operate your business. There are many load boards out there. Obviously, the main one, the AT load board, the biggest one. I think Truck Stop is a close second, and I'll be missing some other ones that are pretty big. But 123 load board is one of the larger load boards out there, and that's the system we use to find you the most profit. Reason why is because 123 load board doesn't require an MC number. So, currently that's the load board that we're using. Maybe down the line we will be able to expand further load boards, but currently this is the load board that we're utilizing. And again, we are here to find the highest paying loads that will bring you profit. You can have a high paying load that's from Texas all the way to California, but who knows how big of a dickhead you may have coming back or if you just want to operate within the region of where you live, we can still find you high paying loads there that bring you profit, that reduce deadhead, and again brings more money to your pocket. So you can count on us to deliver the peace of mind service.
Additionally, we offer what we call our back office support and financial metrics. So we can track your bill of ladings, shipping and receiving forms, maintenance records to keep you organized, your business organized as a whole. We also offer financial metrics. So this includes profit, profit per mile, total expenses, cost per mile, and all of this so that you can view your progress every step of the way. And we can provide this as a monthly and yearly income expense report, as you can see in the slide. And we can adapt this, show you different figures, different charts based on your needs, based on your growth, and different uh, requirements at the time. And all of this again because we are vested in we are vested in your success really, and we feel like this additional service can really help take your business to another level.
That is correct. And moving to this slide, this is an offer that we currently have: 14-day free trial of our dispatching services or of our dispatching plus our back office support. So no contract, um, means no risk. So 2 weeks free, strings attached. And yes, all we ask in return is your testimonial. If you decide not to continue with us, you could leave us a testimonial. And obviously, we would prefer for you to stick with us and grow with us and help us make you a profit. But then again, if you don't want to use us after the 14 days, all we ask is a testimonial review from us. So, getting to, I guess, the one of the main portions of our presentation of our company is how much does our service cost. So, basic dispatching is 8%. Um, and keep in mind before we continue, both of these services include the 24/7 support. So, like I mentioned earlier in the video, um, I know how difficult it is for carriers, how uncertain it is when breakdowns happen, especially with the modern systems where 102 sensor can fail and you're on lit mode. So we understand that uncertainty can happen. So 24/7 support is available, and we can go in further detail if you schedule a call with us. We can go in further detail of what that entails. But again, basic dispatching is 8% of your monthly revenue. So, example, we make you 30,000 a month. We just charge an 8% fee for that. If you just want the basic dispatching, if you want our office support, that's going to be 10% again of your monthly revenue. So, really quick or introduction of our service fee and how it works. And again, if you schedule a call with us, we can go further detail of how that works. Or if you have any questions about it, schedule a call with us. So yeah, that's who we are. We hope that we get to work with you. We are serious about helping owner operators and carriers be successful. And as cliche as this may sound, but truckers are really the backbone of this country. You know, logistics is a major thing in the number one economy of the world. Things don't happen if truckers don't do anything. So, again, we're here for your success, and we hope to hear from you soon.
And more information will also be available in the description, including our website,
Yes.
where you can book a time slot to talk with us more in detail about
Yep.
your business, more in detail on how we can help help you as a truck driver.